Hershey bar, a big M&M, bright donuts, and a filled croissant? And all these things are made of soap? Learn how to make soap that looks like candy in our new video. Unfortunately, not all people are as neat as Dolly and Christy. There is trash on the bench. Christy cleans everything up right away. Dolly gives her wet wipes, sanitizer. But Christy doesn't care about germs. Then an idea pops into Dolly's mind. She gives Christy an unusual Hershey's bar. Cut clear soap base and melt it in a microwave. Put in chopped cocoa butter. Stir it until it dissolves and grate dry cocoa. Mix it. Add a few drops of chocolate food flavoring and brown food coloring. If it is already solidified, microwave it hot again. Sprinkle the soap base with rubbing alcohol. Also, cover a chocolate mold with it so that no bubbles appear. Pour in the soap. Let it harden. Even out the edges with a knife. Wrap the bar in foil and put it into a printed package. Christy is so excited to open the chocolate bar. It smells so nice. She breaks off a piece and wants to taste it. Hold on, it's soap. It's just very chocolatey. Well, Christy was more excited about chocolate than about soap. Dolly brought fresh croissants, but Christy wants to touch food with her dirty hands again. Dolly detects that Christy is missing some personal hygiene, so she quickly swaps the regular croissant for a soap one. Add soap coloring to melted soap base. Mix it and pour it out into a croissant mold. Spread the soap over the walls to get a brown crust. Scrape the surface with a skewer. For the main layer, mix clear and white soap base to get a more natural color. Melt it and add soap colorings. Sprinkle the mold with rubbing alcohol and fill it to the top. Take the croissant out when it hardens. Make a hollow inside for a filling. Make another of the same croissant half. Scrape the edges. Apply melted soap onto them and quickly join the halves. Smooth out the edges with a knife. Mix liquid soap base with soap colorings, makeup glitter, and strawberry flavoring. Stir it. Use a pipette to pour the soap filling into the croissant. Cover the hole with melted soap base. Smooth out the edge. Pour melted chocolate-colored soap on top of the soap croissant. Make it look like topping. Christy sniffs the treat. It's soap again! Why are you doing this to me? Christy is so done with this soap opera. I bet she will love this croissant. I cut it in half, and sweet strawberry filling pours out of it. It's also glittery. This soap croissant looks so real. And now, go wash your hands, Christy. Dolly is keeping an eye on Christy to make sure she washes her hands with soap. Dolly prepared special soap for sugar lovers to make this process better. Make a hole in a lid of a big Nutella jar with the hot nozzle of a glue gun. Attach a liquid soap pump dispenser. Mix the liquid soap base with makeup cocoa powder. Add chocolate mica powder. Pour in grapeseed oil. A few drops of chocolate mousse flavoring and brown food coloring. Pour the liquid soap into the jar. Close the lid and attach a printed label. The Nutella soap wins Christy's heart. She's happy to use the fragrant soap. Now Christy will wash her hands way more often. She knows that there's a jar of soap Nutella for her in the bathroom. Dolly is eating her favorite M&Ms. Christy wants to have some too. Did you wash your hands? Dolly gives her friend a special M&M for clean hands. Make chocolate filling. Chop clear soap base. Microwave it and add avocado oil, chocolate food flavoring, and brown food coloring. Grate a piece of dark chocolate. Mix it. Pour the soap into a round macaroon mold. Sprinkle it with rubbing alcohol. When it hardens, cover another half with it. Wait for both of them to harden. Make glaze. Mix melted soap base with red food coloring, avocado oil, and caramel flavoring. Sprinkle it with rubbing alcohol and pour the soap into a half of a candy mold. Wait half a minute for the soap to slightly set and dip in the chocolate filling. Take the soap out of the mold when it solidifies. Scrape the surface so that the halves stick to each other better. Pour the melted base into the other half of the mold. Sprinkle it with rubbing alcohol to avoid bubbles and join the halves. Let the candy harden. Cut the iconic M out of white soap following a template. Heat the center of the soap candy with a lighter and press in the letter logo. Wrap the soap in a printed package. Christy understands that the big M&Ms is not edible at all. You and your soap tricks again. But Dolly shows her friend that she can actually have fun with this soap. We need a peeler. Be careful and don't cut yourself. We remove layer after layer, and we get thin red shreds. We finally reach the chocolate filling. Christy also likes this game. This M&M soap is even better than candy. We've got mail. It's a box of donuts. Yay! Now Christy will have a treat. Or not. It's another nice set of soaps. Add soap coloring to melted clear soap base. Use a pipette to fill the sprinkles in a donut mold. Make sprinkles of 3 colors. Scrape the top layer when the soap is dry. For the glaze, add pink soap coloring and makeup glitter to melted clear soap base. Sprinkle the mold with rubbing alcohol and pour in the soap, not up to the top. Shape the edges of the hardened soap with a skewer to make wavy glaze drippings. Scrape the surface. For the main layer, use white soap base. Chop it and melt it. Add grapeseed oil. Put in soap coloring so that it looks like a real donut. Apply rubbing alcohol onto the glaze and onto the other half of the mold. Pour in the soap. Fill the mold to the top. When hard, make notches on the inside surface. Sprinkle it with rubbing alcohol and join the halves with melted soap. Smooth out the seam on the donut. Make a few more donuts the same way. Put them into a cardboard box. Attach a donut sticker. Christy lost her appetite, but Dolly knows how to cheer her friend up. You can cut these donuts, but be careful. Only use a knife in the presence of adults. This soap is so soft. It looks like cream when you cut it. We cut the donuts into little pieces, cut off big slices, and make shreds with a peeler. It's so much fun! Christy cut enough soap to make a soap salad. Too bad it's not edible. Christy is scarfing down Frutella, but Dolly is always watching. At this rate, Christy will be washing her hands even when she's asleep. Now Christy figures out that there is soap in the Frutella package instead of candies. Microwave white soap base. Add food coloring and half a teaspoon of avocado oil. Pour in strawberry flavoring. Mix it. Sprinkle a little square mold with rubbing alcohol and pour in the pink soap. Sprinkle it with rubbing alcohol on top too. Take out the square when the soap is hard. Make a few square soaps the same way. Green with apple scent, yellow with lemon flavoring, and blue soap smelling like blueberry. Cover each square with a big Fruitella wrapper. Place all the squares into a Fruitella soap box. Christy opens up the big candy, and Dolly already has water and a grater. Time for a soap show! The soap Fruitella smells exactly like the real thing, and Dolly grates it right into the water. What are you making? A soap soup? Let's mix the soap shreds with water. It makes amazing foam. And Dolly starts blowing bubbles. Wow, it's so much fun! Christy loves this soap. Did you like our sweet soaps? Then write in the comments which candy you would turn into soap. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell so that you don't miss new soap ideas on Troom Troom.